Turning now to the coronavirus pandemic, unlike our neighbors to the west in New Orleans, things are still a go for Mardi Gras here in Mobile. The county health officials are keeping all bars and restaurants open. Gabby Easterwood is in the studio with us tonight. And Gabby, you were downtown earlier for Joe Cain Day. How are things?
Well, Megan, it definitely was nowhere near what we are used to in terms of crowds for Joe Cain Day, but still large crowds for a pandemic. Now, there were no parades, no street closures, but the Mardi Party was still going on, and there were COVID concerns because of it. Joe Cain Day, a Mobile staple celebration. During a pandemic, on the other hand, is a concern in itself.
But our biggest challenge is, when you're drinking or eating, there's no mask requirement. You can see quite a few people here are not wearing masks. And so that was the big challenge. That was the big concern that we had, crowded sidewalks in some cases. And so we're trying our best to hand out masks where appropriate and try to get people to comply with ADPH standards.
A large portion of those maskless did have food or drinks in hand. Though there were some there to party, no mask in sight.
From this Baton Rouge girl who cannot enjoy New Orleans, Mardi Gras is in Mobile.
Those masked up, enjoying the day from afar.
Stay away.
We just stay away, yeah. We just try to avoid them.
I think that, we should be wearing a mask.
We even ran into Joe Cain himself and some other Mobile historics who had their thoughts on the day.
As you saw, we wear masks in certain where we can't get out and social distance, so it's on our minds obviously, but it can't stop Mardi Gras.
Devastating to have everything canceled, and this is our little way to bring back some normal and spread a little bit of cheer.
Come Fat Tuesday, there will inevitably be more people downtown, and Director Barber says they will take today as a launching point.
There's been no order to close bars and restaurants, and so we're going to have to do the best we can to meet those challenges.
Now, as we have reported multiple times, there will be a large portion of the streets blocked off for Fat Tuesday to allow for more social distancing. Director Barber also telling us, though, that Tuesday, if they need to, they will expand or contract the street closures depending on the crowds, which inevitably will be bigger than what we saw here for Joe Cain Day. Reporting live in studio, I'm Gabby Easterwood, WKRG News 5.
Thanks, Gabby. The traditional Joe Cain Day procession was canceled this year, just like the rest of Carnival season's parades because of COVID-19. But that didn't stop a sizable crowd from assembling today at the house of Joe Cain, where he once lived at generations ago in the Oakley Garden District. In a statement to us, the city of Mobile said the gathering at Joe Cain's house today was not a, quote, city-sanctioned or permanent event, end quote, adding they became aware of it through social media, reached out to the organizer and educated them on the public health guidelines. The city also says they handed out more than 200 face coverings and asked the crowd to disperse. They say the crowd complied. We broke this story on the WKRG News 5 app. Always be the first to know about stories like these by downloading the app today. It's free in the App Store and on Google Play.